Hi guys, my name is Emily Haley and I'm a behavior modification specialist for both dogs and cats, but today I know we're talking about dogs.
Emily, what kind of business do you run and how did you get into it?
So my first word was dog actually. I've been working with animals ever since I was born. Spent a lot of time with horses, spent a lot of time with big cats actually, lions, tigers, leopards, jaguars. A lot of work with reptiles, wolves, but dogs always had a really special place in my heart. And when I was really little, it was just the first thing out of my mouth in the morning was let's go find some dogs or let's go walk some dogs. So I've been doing this for a really long time, and my business is specifically about rehabilitating behavioral issues, but also providing foundational training. So people will call me if they want to start off on the right foot, whether it's an older dog or a puppy, or what I call lifestyle training, which is really just helping your dog fit into your day-to-day life and just making sure you have a good partnership.
Okay, and what's the business called?
The Dog Listener.
And why is it important for dog owners to obedience train and socialization train their animal?
So obedience train is you want to be able to, in a human world, you see dogs rules and human rules are very different. So if I'm going to ask a dog to play by human rules, they have to be in the habit of listening to me. So I can't take a kid to Disneyland and expect him or her to instantly respond to my instructions if we haven't worked on that elsewhere. So if I want to be able to go places with my dog and I want to be able to have fun with my dog, I want my dog to be able to listen to me based off of those human rules, like don't run across the street, or hey, we're not going to chase that squirrel into the freeway, or things that dogs might do naturally that don't really apply as much well to us. We want to make sure that our dogs make good decisions. So that's where the training comes into play, is to make sure that it's a habit for them. And also, dogs are a working animal. So coming from wolves, they work together to get what they want, which is the food. So when you give a dog a job to do, it really fulfills that part of them that needs that job. So not only is it great for helping your dog make good decisions, but it also is something that they need.
And if someone were to start obedience training their dog, what would they need for equipment besides a leash and treats?
Well, treats, dogs aren't always food motivated, but you can always look at, are they motivated by praise? Are they motivated by toys? But you want to have a good open mind and a willing attitude. So there's all sorts of tools out there that can help, but no tool is going to do it for you. The most important part is looking at, can this dog listen to me right now? Can this dog give me what I want? And if not, what can I do to change it? Is this working? Should we go take a break? Can we do little 5-minute increments? You got to look at what the dog is basically able to do for you in that moment. So really, it's the most important thing to bring is your attitude.
Thank you for your time, Emily.
So we didn't get to the career or the socialization part.
Oh, okay, hang on.
So we can do a second video.
We'll just keep going because that one's still running.
Oh, okay.
All right, go for it.
So, quick PS. You asked why is it important to socialize your dog, and once again, when we're asking our dogs to come out and live in a human world with us, we can't have them playing by their rules, which is if they get offended or feel disrespected in the dog language, it's easy. It's actually okay to be able to tell a dog, hey, I want some more space, or I feel disrespected with their teeth. But in our world, we don't want that. So we want our dogs to be relaxed around all sorts of situations, not just other dogs, but relaxed around cars and motorcycles and scooters and sirens. And so socialization in my world is more about exposure, and then your dog is once again able to listen to you in the moments that really matter. But if someone walks up and wants to pet your dog, even if your dog isn't social, you want to make sure that your dog isn't antisocial. And if so, then it's important for you to be able to help your dog out in those moments by advocating for them and knowing what to do. So socialization is also for us too, and that goes back to the training of your dog and really getting that teamwork.
So speaking of training, what kind of training did you need to have in order to hold the position that you do?
Well, I'm a little different. I've been doing hands-on work with animals my entire life, so my experience is in the field. I've got over 20,000 hours of work in the field with animals, direct hands-on. I do have my bachelor's in psychology, which is really important when you're working with people. But the best trainers in the entire world are going to be the animals themselves. Now, there are specific like certain degrees that you can get in animal behavioral science, but there are animal training colleges out there as well. There are dog training schools, so anybody interested in a career in training dogs can look into those. But regardless, the most important thing is always going to be hands-on work.
Thank you.
You got it.